Hey guys, it's Kathleen. I'm back thrifting again. It is a semi-warm day in Birmingham, Alabama, but there is only one yard sale and it's a 2-day yard sale. First day was yesterday and I was working, so I'm gonna hit up some estate sales first. There's several decent looking estate sales today. Only one of them is the last day, so bargains to be had. Several of them are first days. But when I was dropping my dog off from the groomer, at the groomer, on the way back, I drove by a sign for an estate sale that is not listed on estatesales.net, so I like my chances with that one. So we're gonna swing by there and see if they've got anything that I can pick up cheap and flip online for a profit. All right, I am off. Sold, we'll try. Safety back. What size is it? Can't see the size. Looks small. But for $2, we're gonna try it. Neon Buddha.
Those are not for sale.
I need the guard out. Get the guard out.
$4 each. Fuck that. Oops. This is linen. Yeah, this is 3X. Oh, that's cute. Get this for me for the pool. It's a good pool cover. What? What? Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to the haul. I did pretty good. For everything that I'm about to show you, I spent only $88.50. The first no, was it three? I think it was three. The first three estate sales were just okay, but the last one was the best. It was also the priciest. I spent $63 there, so only 20-something dollars at the others. I mean, you can do the math, but I got all the things at the first three super, super cheap, and then I paid up a little bit, but I found really quality stuff, so I'm just going to get right into it. This, I cannot remember which sale I bought this at. I think it was like the second one, but this is a vintage, excuse me, this is a vintage Tommy Hilfiger extra large pullover. Now it's branded Alabama, but this will definitely move. Alabama is really popular nationwide, a little bit less so maybe that Coach Saban has left, but still it is going to move. I'm not worried about it at all. Worst case scenario, I can sell that locally. I grabbed this simply because it is new and with the tags. I don't find a whole lot of comps on this, but new with the tags is always something that I'm going to pick up, especially when I get it cheap. I paid $1 for this little Flippies Ninja Turtles hat, and I like picking things up like this. If this is something that's not going to sell, I can just give it to, a kiddo in my class. I can just give it to a kiddo at my school, but usually these things move. All right, I grabbed 4 of these cosmetic purses that are all Estee Lauder only because they are new without the tags. I know these are freebies that they got. I'm going to lot it up in 2 and 2 and probably won't get much more than maybe $8, maybe $10 for each of them. But I think I only paid 50 cents a piece. So to me, that's worth it. And I don't know. I just like picking these things up. Maybe I shouldn't. But I usually do manage to move them. All right. This I paid only $2 for. And this was the find at that first estate sale. So this is safety back. And it does not have a size in it. But these things seem to move really well. So this is a quilted vintage camo hunting overalls. And it's in pretty good condition. I mean, it's got a little schmutzy down there, but I really feel like I'm just going to run that sucker through the washer and that should come right out. It doesn't look like anything that's set in. These can go as high as like $80, which I was pretty psyched about. I did grab a bunch of little clips. I use these when I'm photographing and stuff like that. Just even to hang like a tarp in the background. She only charged me, oh, she didn't charge me anything. That's right. She threw those in for free. So that was great. Okay. One of the first 3 estate sales had a lot of plus size clothing. So they were giving it away for like $1 an item, which is always a good thing. I picked up, this is Neon Buddha, and it is in the size 2X. And I have sold Neon Buddha before and it moves. Now, I grabbed this because it was one of the few items that was not stained with food. God bless this woman. But everything I looked at on that rack had just food smeared down the front. Well, I got this home and put it in the sunlight, and it actually does have food stains on it. I put my concoction on it, ran it through the wash, and most of it came out. I have to do it one more time, and then I think the rest of it's going to come out, and this will probably go for about the $15 mark. Next, I grabbed this because it was new with the tags in a size 3X. This is Mwak, M-W-A-K. And it's just a cute little jacket that is going to be good for somebody in the springtime. I grabbed this striped Ralph Lauren shirt. It's Ralph Lauren, which is not my favorite to pick up, especially when it is pre-owned. But I liked this. I liked the size. It's 2X. It's got a nice pattern to it. It's a nice light t-shirt. We're moving into spring. So for all those reasons, I thought it wasn't a bad pickup for $1. And go figure, there are no food stains on this one. I was just as surprised as you are. All right. This I grabbed because it was new with tags and it is linen. So again, a nice little jacket for the springtime. It originally retailed for $94, but this is a Steinmart special. I don't know. I usually don't like to leave the Steinmart tags on, but it's the only tag that's there, so it's going to have to stay so that I can sell it new with tags. I'm thinking I'll probably only get about $15 to $20 for it, but still. Also grabbed this, which is Hawthorne 41, which is from Stitch Fix. It is a size 2X, and it's just a pretty little navy scalloped knit cardigan. Nothing spectacular. Probably $15 to $20. That seems to be the amount of the day. Okay, this was only $1. I found this in the basement, and this is by Stearns, and it's Stearns Drywear, and I have sold this one other time before, and it's sold really well. So it sold for a decent profit, and it sold pretty quickly, and it is the Fly Tour. No, it's the FLW Tour. And so these are used for fishing. And so this is in new without tags condition. I mean, it hardly shows anything. It doesn't show anything, to be honest with you. Like I said, I paid $1, and I would expect this to go, I'm trying to remember, because I did look up the comps, but I think it's going to go for around the $40 mark, potentially higher. Okay, I paid $1 for this humidifying, no, it's a humidifier wicking filter. I always run the comps on things that I find that are new in the box like this. I have done fairly well selling Honeywell filters and various items that I find new and in the package. I'll flash the comps up there because I can't remember off the top of my head, but this does halfway decent. It would have done better if it was a 3-pack, but whatever. For $1, I'm happy to take a chance on that. The only reason I grabbed this is because it was new and in the box. It is a Target brand threshold tablecloth. It's also large. It's 60 by 104 inch. So hoping to get about $15 for this. I love picking up new old stock undies. These are still sealed in their original package, and it is a size 10, which go figure is size 3XL, which really doesn't make sense to me. But nonetheless, these seem to go around the $15 mark, and it's a 3-pack. I did grab 2 pair of shoes. The first is this pair of Bournes, and she did not charge me $6 for these. So this is now at the estate sale where everything was a little bit pricier, but still decent prices. So anything in the shoe area or clothing was $6 an item. And so these are just Bourne shoes, but she only charged me $3 for them because they had all paint in the front and also on the heel. Well, y'all, I can get paint off so easily. I mean, I literally just took a baby wipe with some alcohol on it and it is gone. I mean, you can see how beautiful they came. And these are in a size 40, I believe. I can't remember. It might be the other ones that are a size 40. Yeah, let's see. 10, so 42, even better. And then I have never sold this brand of shoe before. This is a pair of little Piccolinos booties, but as soon as I felt the leather, I'm like, oh, these have got to be Fry. But then I flipped them over and I saw Piccolinos, and I hadn't ever sold that before. When I did a quick scan of the comps, oh yeah, these were definitely coming home with me. These have a really good resale rate. I think I can probably get between $40 and $50 for this pair of shoes. And look, there is hardly any wear evident on the heels at all. Beautiful, beautiful condition. And these might be the ones that are a size 40. Yeah, they are. So around a size 10. Okay, here is another new to me brand. This is the brand Jam's World. Now, Jam's World, has been around for a hot minute. If you can find Jam's World clothing that has like a either a white tag with a black print on it or a black tag, that indicates that it's vintage, and those really have quite the following and sell really well. This is like a maxi dress. It is a sleeveless maxi dress with pockets. And I still think I'm going to get about between $30 and $40 for this. Super, super pretty. I picked up a second piece of Jam's World, and this I only picked up because I loved it for me. I thought, oh, this is going to be so cute to wear to school. I showed it to Karen, and she's like, that's hideous. I'm like, it is not hideous. It's so darling. I love it. Or I could use it as a pool cover-up, but then I looked at the comps. Nope. This sucker is listed already. So if this is called the Hattie dress, and if this had been vintage, I saw a vintage Hattie dress that sold for $200. But I think that was an outlier but a lot of them still sold for like $70 and $80. But this will still go for $40, and I only paid $6 for it. I grabbed this only because it was new with tags. I have no idea anything about this brand. So it is Graham Candia, which I think is like, I think that's Indian, but I'm not 100% sure, but it sure does give you Indian vibes. I mean, look at all of the pretty like details with the bling. And then I loved that the ties all have these, I don't know, jingle bell thingies. That was also giving me like an Indian vibe. And this is 100% silk. Just thought it was so pretty. And then I looked at the price tag. This sucker sold originally for $198. So I listed this high. I started this at $92. I could not find really any comps, but I did find several like pool cover-up things where in the description they put Indian vibe. And they seem to do really well. So I don't know, I might end up having to cut the price a little bit, but there weren't that many listed and hardly anything sold. So I figured I was good to take a chance. Okay, I don't really like to pick up free people, and I sure don't like to pick up free people for $6 a piece, but when I picked this up and felt, I could feel the price tag through the fabric, and yep, it's still got its $78 price tag on it. So this is just a size medium, but it's super cute. I don't know if it's a dress. It's probably more like a tunic. I don't think it's meant to be a mini dress, but who knows. And it's like this mock turtle with this very fine waffle knit, and it's semi-sheer. So you would not want to just go out in this, or all your wares would be showing through. But like I said, it was new with tags, so that was definitely going to go in my bag and come home with me. All right, I almost jumped for joy when I saw this embroidery. Another Johnny Was shirt. Y'all, I am on such a roll with Johnny Was lately. Okay. Super, super pretty, in really, really good condition. It's a size large, I believe. Yes, a size large. Now these t-shirts don't go as well as the gray ones that I had picked up. And they don't have any of the embroidery detail that's on the sleeves, but I still should get like between $30 and $40 for this. I was digging through a bin, and it looked like a bin of just underwear and socks, and then I saw plastic, so I yanked it out, and lo and behold, brand new sealed soft surroundings. It is in a size medium tall, and it is a maxi dress with cold shoulders. So I just kept it in the package. I'm absolutely not unwrapping this. And I was looking at the comps, and there were a bunch of pre-owned versions of this listed, but I still should get, again, $30 to $40 mark. And then the last thing that I picked up was this Pottery Barn teddy bear robe. It is like this Sherpa type of material. It's so stinking soft. It's in a size medium. I paid $14 for this, which for me is a lot. And I honestly thought it was going to go around the $80 mark, but no, it's probably only going to sell for about $40. So not as big of a return on my investment as I anticipated, but still, I just love Pottery Barn, especially Pottery Barn new with tags. So anyway, that is everything for this estate sale haul. As always, hit the subscribe button down below if you like this kind of content. And I am keeping my fingers crossed that we are going to have some yard sales this weekend in Alabama for me to start doing and start hauling, because it is like 7 degrees today. You can't tell because I'm in a sweatshirt because I went off to work and it was 40 degrees, but it's been warming up really quickly, so that usually means the yard sales are going to start coming out. So fingers crossed, guys. All right, guys, I will catch you next time. Bye.